Gross. What? Good way to start a video. Alright, today we got some good slop. Reckless Ben has come out with another video. But first, what was I doing again?
Imagine your kid starts getting into trouble and a professional tells you that there's a school that can fix them. They'll get an awesome education and fun outdoor activities that restore your kid's hope. But once you send your kids away, you can no longer see what's actually happening. What if you just spent your life savings on a program that makes them even worse? Well, I'm about to go on the craziest mission in the entire
Who's
world
doing this art?
to find out. And the school I'm talking about is called Provo Canyon School. And there's been a ton of allegations about this place.
Families are suing Provo Canyon School.
Raise your hand if you'd call yourself a survivor of abuse.
He just goes after bigger and bigger stuff. He's either going to be in prison or massive at the end of this year. And honestly, right now, it's 50-50 on whichever one he's going to be. Reckless Ben is reckless, my friend.
When I first heard about this place, the first thing I thought was, if this place really is as bad as everyone's saying it is, then why is it still open? Why are the parents still sending their kids here?
Private funding.
If you go to the website, why is there only 5-star reviews on this place? So I decided to do some research, and
Anybody who's done drop shipping knows that 5 stars don't mean shit. They don't mean shit. Look, if a company has control of the website, don't trust the reviews. That's basically it. Trust Google's reviews. But maybe Google's reviews are going to be just as bad.
it seems like the reason this place is still
Or
open
just as
is
good.
because all of
Whatever.
these are just word-of-mouth allegations.
I was verbally, mentally, and physically abused on a daily basis.
Yeah, unless there's video evidence of what's happening inside, it's gonna be really hard to
place.
shut this place down, which is why I'm going undercover to get this video evidence. And if Provo Canyon really is doing bad things, then first I'm actually gonna try and improve their facility. But if they don't want to take my advice and continue being evil for some reason, then I will do whatever I can to make sure they get shut down.
They shouldn't have done that.
So I first heard about this school when a fan reached out to me through email saying he actually went to one of these schools.
I think that was...
Then I first heard about this school when
Where is
need
it?
to invest.
Where is it? Go back to it. This. See, if a court really wanted to push it, with enough money, if a judge really wanted to take this, just this right here, and consider it a threat, they probably could. They probably could. That's rough. You gotta be more careful, man. I love you, bro. You gotta be more careful, though.
Shut down. So I first heard about this school when a fan reached out to me through email saying he actually went to one of these schools himself and that I need to investigate this place.
If I was given that option, I would choose to go to jail. Like
Sure.
right away, knowing what I know now, there's no world I would go back to a place like that. You're woken up early in the morning, you're barely fed any food, and I was kept in solitary confinement for like 3 days. Every single aspect of your life, they will critique to make you like bend to their will.
What are the things people get sent there for?
Disobeying your parents at home, headed down a wayward path like my parents said I was.
You said they hire anyone as teachers, right?
Essentially, yeah.
Nobody wearing that shirt is heading down a bad path, my friend. Look how cool that shirt is. I want that shirt. If you're watching this, hit me up. I want to know if I could either buy that shirt or where I can find it for myself.
Yeah, one of the main things I keep seeing online is that Provo Canyon will hire anyone as a teacher, which is very bad because normally to be a teacher, you have to have a minimum of a bachelor's degree. You have to get a state-approved teaching license, and most importantly, you have to have a squeaky clean criminal record if you want to work with kids. So to see what their hiring process is like, I'm gonna see if they'll hire my friend Sheldon.
No way.
So I was thinking, if you want to, would you be down to get hired by one of these companies, and then you'd be like
Yeah,
the
of
teacher?
course. Yeah, I guess, yeah. Dang, that might be hard to get into, though.
Sheldon's perfect because I don't think he meets any of these qualifications. First off, he never went to high school, and if you just Google his name, the first thing that comes up about him is he stole a car. I mean, this was a long time ago, and since then, he's gotten sober and completely turned his life around. He's now a very productive member of society. The only thing he gets arrested for now is making GoFundMes.
We're just gonna do this GoFundMe.
You're being arrested.
But the point is, he has probably the worst record ever, and he is definitely not allowed to have this job. So, we signed him up.
The interview is in person there.
Each seat is provided with a seatbelt.
We're here in Utah.
Oh, we got a fresh cut, bro.
Pretty dang nervous.
Looking fresh as shit.
Start the spy cameras. Spy camera. Spy camera.
God damn. He's got a pen spy camera? That's supposed to be in your shirt.
I have an interview.
And Sheldon's entire interview was only one question.
Let's say you walk in, a code was called, you walk in and you see two kids just fighting. They're just going at it. What would be your, what would you do in that scenario?
Well, I'm assuming, you know, I would try and break it up as best I could. I mean, I hope that's the right answer at least. But that's what I would try and do. Yeah.
Yeah, no, for sure. We do get into restraints. I hope that you would be willing to get your hands a little bit dirty.
Absolutely.
Do things.
Absolutely.
Awesome. I would just wait until you get the call. I feel like you'd be good.
Okay.
There's no.
Wait, you got it?
There's no fucking way.
Look how good I got the interview.
The only problem is Sheldon was basically 100% sure that he was going to fail his background check.
Since it's a school with kids, there's like all these extra federal regulations.
But maybe Provo Canyon is so money hungry, they'll just ignore all these federal regulations.
Maybe they don't follow the federal regulations, you know?
Yeah.
And so maybe you can just get in because maybe they're breaking the rules. I don't know. We'll see.
Yeah.
And so maybe you can just get in.
Why is it? Why is he drinking water like that? Oh, is he because he holding the cap? Okay, all right. I thought he was just drinking water. Funny. I was about to give that guy shit. He's holding the cap though. He did that one-handed.
I don't know.
Got you. Got you.
So are you like officially hired now, or?
Yeah, they verified my education.
I thought you said you weren't gonna get hired.
Well, dude, I shouldn't have.
They didn't give you a background check, did they?
They shouldn't have hired me because I stole a car.
That's crazy. They didn't even question it.
And they said, "Don't worry, you start. We verified it ourselves."
So 5-minute interview?
No, you didn't.
Oh shoot! I gotta get you a plane ticket and Airbnb and stuff then.
Yeah.
Well, now that Sheldon's an actual teacher at this school, I bought him even more spy cameras so he can secretly film his experience. Now it's time to see if they're actually doing stuff that's illegal.
There's
And
no
if they
way.
are, that's when I come in and help them improve their facility.
As soon as we pass those doors, you're mine.
Yeah.
And now it's time for Sheldon's first day of training. Yeah, this is still pretty much Sheldon's first time ever using these spy cameras, so he wasn't really used to it and kind of just filmed the ceiling the whole time. So to make it more entertaining for you guys, this is the actual audio, but I hired an animator to animate over it. So
That's
here you
okay.
go.
What do you think we do here?
I fucking love this.
Youth Residential Treatment Center.
Yes.
How do the kids feel about being in here?
Not great.
Not great. So they don't like it?
Not usually.
Almost all of our kids have made real and serious attempts to end their lives. Their parents call in, they're immediately asking, am I getting out, am I getting out, am I getting out? Their staff are going, not today, you're not. They want out, that's a high risk time because they're hoping the decision is going to be made to send them home.
But we've had a kid here for maybe like 5 or 6 years.
That kid's
what kind of like
broken.
aftercare do you guys have set up? Because obviously, you know, if he depended on a place for 5 or 6 years, I feel like he's going to be having a really hard time adjusting to real life.
3 typical types of restraints.
Don't question it. You're questioning too much.
Your chemical and your physical. Mechanical is going to be like your tie downs. Your chemical are going to be like the injections, tranquilizers. Guess how many restraints we average in a month?
50?
More.
100?
More.
300?
There you go.
Really?
250 to 300 restraints is the average a month.
After how many kids?
140.
So
What
each
the
one would
fuck?
get restrained twice a month?
Yep. I'd go
Yo.
to Shane and I'd say, hey Shane, that's not
At this point, these fuck. These are just a bunch of weird adults that like restraining kids. They're saying it so nonchalantly. Like, this is so crazy. I don't believe the video's real. Like, it has to be real because it's Reckless Ben, right? But, like, there's no way.
your chair. I need you to move to your chair. And he doesn't move his chair. The response was, go hands on with Shane for compliance.
We were fucking slamming kids all over the place. Oh, I'm sorry. We were lovely slamming them to the ground.
What are some staff behaviors that might pose a risk to the facility?
I don't know, they brought up like talking to the media or whatever earlier.
Yeah. All right, so here's some news articles about some Utah facilities. So Utah troubled teen facility sued by parents. This Utah Teen Treatment Center is being monitored and could be shut down. Any media contact you, no comment, but just don't say anything, and then immediately report it to the CEO.
That is totally normal for every company you work for. Look, I've worked for a lot of companies. I've had a lot of jobs, okay? Every single one of them, if they're dealing with anything that the press wants to know about or society would like to know about in general, they are going to tell you to not say anything and report who's asking. This is totally normal, but it seems more fucked up because they're doing all this messed up stuff.
Provo Canyon is heavy in the media, okay? Please do not respond to any media. We do predict in the next little bit that Provo Canyon media involvement will actually increase.
Why is that?
A little bit ago, we had a new hire that we did not catch in time. That was a private investigator. He wore Cameron glasses with like camera in it. It's corporate hunch that he was hired by Paris Hilton. So
that's crazy.
Yeah. He's going to court. We do believe it's going to reach like federal high-level court. And so the big president and CEO says, I want to come down with the full force of the law. So.
Did you read my text?
No, what happened?
Paris Hilton sent an undercover fucking independent. Someone got caught with spyglasses.
Yeah, the last guy who tried exposing this place is now facing multiple felonies and a prison sentence. But me and Sheldon are already used to this. It's gonna take more than a federal lawsuit to stop us.
This is wild.
Take a deep breath. You do it.
Yeah, to be a mental health instructor here, the training was a complete joke. I mean, pretty much the only thing Sheldon learned was that Paris Hilton is evil. Yeah, I guess this is the high school that Paris Hilton went to. Since graduating, she's pretty much made it her life mission to shut this place down.
Is that who that is?
Paris Hilton wants to shut down the Provo Canyon School.
Despite hypothermia and physical beatings from staff, there was no medical care.
It seems like the only thing they want their staff to know when working here is that Paris Hilton is a liar.
Paris Hilton, she came to Provo Canyon School.
I don't know if you folks have ever heard of a person called Paris Hilton or something like that.
Yeah, we talked about it yesterday. They told us.
I never did watch a special that she had on Netflix. I just never desired to. People would say, you should watch it. I said, yeah, I'm good. But even her own sister, Nikki, said, yeah, you belong there. You needed to go to that school. She'll tell you that Provo Canyon School actually did help her a little bit. Well, a lot. But she won't say that in front of everybody else because she did such a big uproar.
I got him calling Paris Hilton a liar, for trying 20 or 30 minutes straight.
It's not terrible. Paris Hilton made it sound. Okay.
So she's a liar.
Well, I guess there actually is one more thing the school wanted their staff to know.
This is so
How to
great.
restrain the kids.
Well, no, it's not.
It's just him going again.
Look, retract what I just said. This is not great. The video is portrayed with a certain type of humor that is appealing to me. There we go. Is that better? Am I going to get in trouble for that?
Again, over over 1,000 times today.
Again.
It's literally like brainwashing.
So now the training is complete. But before they can become mental health professionals, our government requires them to pass a state medical exam. The government does this because, I mean, it's pretty obvious. We just want our mental health instructors to know what they're doing. So Sheldon brought his secret cameras to record how Provo Canyon tests its mental health professionals.
You go through this, I cannot give you the answers to these, okay? But you know, I do like apples. I do like bananas. I like cantaloupes. I'm a dog person. So anyways, let's start from number one.
A 67-year-old man is found unresponsive, not breathing, and without a pulse.
Well, did somebody like cantaloupes in this stuff? I kind of like cantaloupes myself. I'm just saying, you don't have to listen to that. It's up to you.
And yeah, the instructor did this for the entire test.
First, the person giving chest compressions is not allowing for complete chest recoil.
You kind of like dogs? I love dogs. Yes, I do. I have a French bulldog myself. Thank you. I'm just saying. I'm gonna eat me an apple in just a little bit. I'm just saying that, okay? You ain't gotta listen to me now. It's up to you folks. I'm just saying.
But anyways, even though...
Sorry, not to pause it at the same time. They are actually doing this like my high school instructor would do it when we had a test that didn't matter or that she didn't care about. This is medical tests. How do they know how a kid die yet?
Sheldon didn't learn anything. He passed his medical test.
Now I'm like certified through like the American Heart Society, even though like we didn't even learn anything and everyone just spaced out and they gave us all the answers to the test.
But this is when Sheldon realized that they were catching on to him being a secret undercover agent.
He looked at the watch because I was recording, and he goes, "What kind of watch is that?" But like, and then when I'm going to get the watch, the fucking key lights up and the room was dark, so it was like super fucking dumbass obvious.
I don't know about y'all, but I feel a little bit uneasy with it because there's a certain thing that's been kind of watching all of us. And I don't know about y'all. This person, I mean, this thing just kind of like hangs out. And I'm just like, okay, why he hanging out like this? He just looks about and he's like, who are all these people here? Who they? Who they?
I fucking started shaking. I've never had like that much of a physical reaction to like any anxiety. My head was literally like twitching, dude. I'm like, this is crazy. And then he picks up a stuffed animal off the shelf and he's like, it's Curious George.
Anyways, I would like you all to meet my friend George. Yes, he'll be George. Because George can fly anywhere. Just don't drop him, okay? Oh, whoa, George.
And I thought he was talking about me.
Was it scary?
Yeah, it was scary as hell. I've never been that afraid in my whole life as in that moment. He was talking about a goddamn stuffed animal, dude.
Anyways, Sheldon passed his entire week of training.
I'm now a unit staff.
Nice! And you know what that means. Sheldon is now officially
So
a mental health
easy.
technician at Provo Canyon School.
Just that easy.
Yeah, my name's Sheldon. I'm swing shift A, a mental health technician.
Sheldon's gonna be the man for us.
Yeah.
So it's good that we have Sheldon on the inside as an undercover teacher, but at the end of the day, what we're really trying to find out is
the
this place bad for the kids?
Yeah.
And the only way to do that is to send in an undercover kid. And then I realized that, yeah, we definitely can't do that. That's super illegal and just like morally messed up. So instead of sending in an undercover kid, I'm gonna be an undercover kid.
You cannot go in there, dude. You're gonna go to like, it's like 6 felonies.
Yes, there's a couple problems with me checking myself into this place.
Yeah.
Such as, I just turned 30 years old, and the oldest kids they accept here are 17. And Sheldon tried talking me out of the idea for 2 whole days.
Dude, do you think they're really gonna believe you're 17 though, Ben? I mean, like, don't you think they're gonna want like some kind of proof of you being 17?
Sheldon's right. If this place was ethically ran, they would require me at a minimum.
There's no way. He just turned 30 and he's going in to be a fucking... I guess if Tobey Maguire can do it, he can too.
To provide my birth certificate before accepting me in here. So this is the test. Is Provo Canyon gonna break the law and put a 30-year-old in as a student just because they're money hungry? Or are they gonna follow the law and require that I show proof I'm 17 before accepting me in? I went to the Provo Canyon School website to sign myself up, and right away I saw that I actually can't sign myself up. One of my parents has to do it for me. So I put an ad on Craigslist to see if anyone wanted to play the role as my dad for a super secret project. And no one responded.
I got the mustache.
So,
I'll do it. Wait, rewind time. I'll do it. I gotta be your daddy.
Not only am I gonna have to be the kid, but I will also be playing the role of my own dad. And I just signed myself up. First, they wanted to know why I was signing my kid, aka myself, up for Provo Canyon.
If your kid has a sexual or gender identity disorders. I said my 17-year-old son is having what he calls gay thoughts. Submit.
I don't know.
Wait, you can't do that, bro. That's 2026, right? It's 2026, right? I gotta check that. I don't know what time. I don't know what date it is. The calendar doesn't tell me. Ah, yes, it's 2026. You know the time? It just flies by. Oh shit! What am I doing? Oh, wrong mouse.
I think it's pretty funny that they still accept people in for being gay when being gay stopped becoming a mental disorder in 1987. Also, conversion therapy is banned in Utah, so it would actually be super legal for them to accept me in because of this.
Hello, I would like to sign up my kid for Provo Canyon.
What is your kid kind of struggling with?
Recently, he's been having some homosexual thoughts. We heard that your school can help with that.
Perfect. And did anyone refer him specifically to residential treatment? Like, is he seeing a therapist or a psychiatrist or anything?
No.
I was just asking because in order to proceed to what we're going to need to do next is kind of review any of his clinical behavior. So if he hasn't been assessed before, that kind of stuff is going to need to happen.
They didn't need a birth certificate or anything?
Not yet, no. She just said I just need a note from a therapist.
And she said homosexual thoughts are a condition to get admitted into a fucking treatment? What are you getting treated for?
My homosexual thoughts.
What makes this whole situation even crazier is that literally right after this, I start watching through all the footage, and I get to a part in Sheldon's training where they literally tell all of the staff that this is literally a gay-friendly environment.
This is the LGBTQIA+ community. This is...
Did they just say the whole fucking alphabet? What the hell?
Gender equality.
When
We're
did they become the
accepting
whole alphabet?
and we're understanding of all gender issues. All right. We treat our kids that are trying to find their identity, figuring out their sexual orientation.
That guy touches the kids. I'm calling it. I don't know who he is, but the way he talking right now, he's a weirdo. I know. I've been to church, dealt with the camp counselor, bro. They'll fight him off, bro. So I know how they sound.
Yeah, it seems like this place isn't against being gay at all.
Well, I wonder why they're gonna accept me in for being gay then.
Because they want money.
It seems like they might just accept anyone into this place, as long as they have a doctor or a therapist note.
The next step is just get that doctor's note and then call you guys back.
Yeah, I can explain what's kind of going on at home, any procedures at home, those kind of things.
Dang,
That
dude.
sounds easy enough.
So I just have to go to a doctor and be like, hey, can you write a diagnosis that my kid has gay thoughts?
Yeah.
So I Googled conversion therapist, and it turns out there's not many in existence anymore in the United States. But I started calling the few that still do exist. And then I realized that I can't just play my dad and the child at the same time, or else they're definitely going to recognize that it's just the same person playing both roles. And
Yeah, that might
the
be a problem.
Craigslist ad to play the role of my dad is still empty. So I got Jordan, the fan that originally told me about this idea, to play the role of my dad.
Hello, this is Dr. Fry.
Hey, my name's Ron, and I have a son that needs to get into some therapy.
But every single time, even the conversion therapists felt bad to send me to this school.
A place called Provo Canyon.
Oh, wait a minute. No, I don't. I'm in the business of helping people make changes.
The fact that no therapist wants to send me to
Wow. Even the shitty people know those are shitty people.
Provo Canyon School actually makes this place seem more credible to me. It seems like to get sent here, you must have to be a really bad kid. But then Sheldon got done with his first day of work, and when he got home, he told me why a lot of the kids got sent to this school.
All the other kids are just normal. Like, one of them's in there for 120 days so far because he used to smoke fucking weed.
That was me. I got sent there for smoking weed.
It seems like a majority of them are just like really annoyed and just completely normal.
This is when I realized maybe it's just hard for me to get sent here because I live in California. The only therapists willing to talk to me are ones with a California license. However, Provo Canyon School is located in Provo, Utah, and according to their own police department, they play differently there.
We play differently here.
This is the exact same city that's currently trying to put me in prison for years, all because I tried to get a few Mormons to return Legos they stole. It's weird how all the conversion therapists in California can see this place as a big red flag. But in Utah, therapists seem to be sending patients here all the time, just for like the smallest things. If only I lived in Utah, it'd be super easy for me to get in, but I don't. I live in California. So I'm gonna have to be extra convincing with the next conversion therapist. But luckily for me, someone finally actually replied to my Craigslist ad.
So
Ooh, puppy.
basically, yeah, I'm gonna be playing your son, I guess, and
Okay.
In 5 minutes after meeting my dad, it was time to get on this call.
I want to catch him looking at porn when it involves women. I want that. That would make me feel like that would brighten my life. Fortunately, it was the other way around the other day.
One of the main things which I would recommend is for your son called Reckless Ben to just do more community service.
so I don't know. My dad wants to send me to this school that he thinks like help my gay thoughts and stuff.
What's this school called?
Provo, PR. Wait, son, what is it again?
Provo Canyon.
Yes.
They had a high ropes course. That looked kind of cool.
You can't be gay rock climbing. They just want to help, and we need your signature.
You can't be gay rock climbing. I actually happen to know a gay rock climber, actually. So, you're wrong. But it was a good line. It was a great line.
We need your recommendation for that to happen.
And I would love to make that recommendation, but it's something I can't do.
Yeah, even with the professional actor, we couldn't convince this guy to recommend me for Provo Canyon. But this guy from Craigslist is a professional. He was not gonna take no for an answer.
The decision that I've made is that I do want to send him to Provo. I need you to see that I am in pain, that we are in turmoil in our home, and we can fix it. There's an entity out there that can help us. You're a good man and you do good things, and this is
Bro.
you have this gift to do this. I'm begging you.
I think your dad will never let this go, so why don't you go for like 2 months just to just convince him and just get out.
So, my therapist wrote up a letter of recommendation.
Brother was like, I also want him to shut the fuck up. So I'm just gonna send you for a couple months, okay, buddy? You'll be alright. I've heard the worst things about it, but I'm sure you'll be fine. It's okay.
Oh, he made a document and signed it. Yeah. Sexual identity confusion, which has been described as unwanted. We might actually get accepted.
I cannot believe you guys just badgered him into signing it. So they're gonna let you in for having homosexual thoughts.
I guess so.
After we submitted all the paperwork from the licensed therapist, they gave us a packet of how awesome the school is going to be for me when I arrive. There's a swimming pool. There's a high ropes course. This place looks like a summer camp. Also in the packet, there's a daily schedule for what I'll be doing. And there's actually some pretty interesting things in it. This place is kind of expensive.
7 a.m.? So they wake up at 7 a.m. They even get to sleep until 8:30. You know how late 7 a.m.? School started at 7. You're just waking up at 7. I had to wake up at like 5 in the morning back in the day. What? I still sometimes wake up at 5 in the morning.
There's actually some pretty interesting things in it. This place is kind of expensive, about $1,500 per day. But if this place promises to turn bad kids into good kids and the kids can have a bunch of fun while doing it, for a lot of families, the price is worth it. However, Sheldon has been working here for a few days now, and he says the reality of what's happening is just a tiny bit different than what's been advertised.
There's no high rope course. There's no pool.
But on my schedule, it says that there is a pool. It says there's a high ropes course and there's like physical activity time. And
is never. I have that on audio too. The manager said it's never getting reopened.
Swimming pool. Right now, it's just our big hole in the ground. There's no water in it. There's a crack.
This expired in fucking June, and this is what they were giving the kids. They said they got unlimited Thanksgiving dinner, and you know what they got for dinner?
What?
2 frozen Uncrustables.
Okay, so the food could definitely use some improvement, but at least they get a good education, right? Well, they never taught Sheldon how to teach. All the teachers Sheldon shadowed were just playing brain rot TikToks for the kids.
All they do is watch brain rot. Like, that's all they do.
So,
You can't hit me with that, bro.
looks like this is what your kids are going to be learning if you send your kids to Provo Canyon School. After reading through my packet, Sheldon said basically everything they're advertising to me is a lie.
So they go to bed at 9 p.m.?
They go to bed way earlier than that. Dude puts them to bed at 7:30, bro.
Oh,
Really?
okay.
Because
Yeah, I swear
at
to
8
God.
p.m.
I have it on audio. He's like, I just put him to bed at 7:30 because I don't want to deal with him that much longer.
What he said?
Damn.
Yeah, he was smiling. He thought it was funny.
So do they have physical time from 3:30 to 4:30?
See, that's the thing. It's so stupid it's giving you a schedule like that. They just lie.
But false advertising doesn't seem to be the only problem, because I guess they
I wonder
just
what time
hire
they wake up at.
anyone. It seems like all the people who are supposed to be trained professionals have no clue what they're doing.
Today, the nurse in my class was arguing with me. I got it on video. Like, he's arguing with me that you can't overdose on Tylenol. So he needs to know that is actually, like, really bad that he thinks you cannot overdose on Tylenol. Like, what an overdose is, you took too much of a dose. It's over the dose. The two words.
But anyways, the last thing I have to do before I'm accepted in as an
How have they not had somebody die? This is insane.
official student is I have to do one more interview with my dad to make sure we're a good fit. And Sheldon was getting a little bit worried that I wasn't gonna be able to make it in as a student.
What would suck is if you didn't get in, and I've just been stuck here.
So, to make me seem like the most rebellious kid in the entire world, I dyed my hair red.
You could see he has red hair. He does not have red hair. He has black hair. He's Caucasian. But he dyed it red. It was just a few days ago.
Ben, do you want to say anything?
First off, he said my hair was red, but it's clearly orange. As you can see, it was like you can see it's like he doesn't even like respect me. You know, it's like.
After this interview, Provo Canyon said they'd get back to me in a week. The only problem is this place is getting really depressing for Sheldon. He doesn't even know if he can last another day inside this place.
What if I just fly up tomorrow, dude?
That would be fucking awesome. This sucks.
Yeah, I'll just fly up tomorrow and we'll just figure it out. I'll just show up to the school and I'll be like, hey, accept me, dude. And they'll just accept me or something. I don't know.
Okay, yeah, let's do it, I guess. It's not gonna work.
Oh,
But the next morning, before my flight, Sheldon called me with some devastating news.
I just got fired.
Really?
Dear applicant, Health and Human Services, Office of Background Processing, completed your background check. Because of these findings, you're not eligible to have direct access to children and or vulnerable adults.
That's crazy that they still let you work there even before doing the background search.
Oh my God. The HR manager said it was a rough situation and no one has talked about dismissing you.
Dang.
I'm not fired. Normally you fail the background check and you're fired. I mean, normally you don't start until the background check comes back good.
Yeah, that's what I thought. It's so weird they just put you on.
So even though Provo Canyon found out Sheldon wasn't allowed to work with kids...
So, he got a vulnerable sector check done, which is a check that you get done when you have to work with vulnerable people, so like children and people with disabilities and stuff like that. And they're just waiving it? What in the Sam hell is going on here, bro?
They just let him keep working anyways, which is super illegal. If someone happened to put all of this evidence in a YouTube video and released it for the entire world to see, I mean, this could completely shut the school down.
They have now sunk their ship through their own greed because they wouldn't need to keep me right now if they paid a decent wage. They would have enough workers.
If Provo Canyon School is too money hungry to fire Sheldon, then maybe they're too money hungry to do a background check on me, and they'll just blindly accept me in as a 30-year-old. So I ended up getting on my plane flight and flew all the way to Provo, Utah.
Bro, after how genuine I've been, they're gonna have trust issues for the rest of their lives after this.
Okay. But now I have to solve
the
a problem
Airbnb?
that I've been putting off this entire time. Money.
We have a publicized rate of $1,500 per day.
Yeah, it doesn't help that literally every single video series I've ever put on YouTube has either been demonetized or completely removed.
My last video got taken down, incorrectly taken down. Shadow banned me
YouTube
again.
keeps taking down all my videos.
They removed 3 of my videos. Right now, I'm 100% censored.
Yeah, this is not good. Yeah, at the time of filming this, I had a little over $2,000 in my bank account. And with the price of $1,500 per day, I can't even be in here for 2 days. But here's the really bad news.
You have to pay one tuition in advance throughout your child's stay. So you'll also be paying for January. So due today at time of admission, it's going to be $49,400.
Dang, dude.
We can't spend $49,000 on this.
On a deposit? Yeah.
Can you believe it's that fucking expensive, dude?
I definitely don't have that type of money. For 1 month, $49,000.
We'll need a whole 2 months paid in advance to let you in.
Yeah, this is gonna be a problem. There's not a chance in the world that I'm finding this type of money anytime soon. But I already flew out here, so I have to think of a plan
There's
of how
no
to trick them
way.
into letting me in. It's gonna work, don't worry. We'll figure this out. If I truly was money hungry, I would wait the day to get the $49,000. And that's the plan. I give them a fake credit card so it definitely declines. I'll tell them that, hey, you guys should just let me in, and if you guys can wait just 2 business days, my bank will approve it.
Okay, so let's start with the first credit card, $49,400. And how much do you want to put on this card?
Everything. There's definitely enough money.
It did decline.
It declined?
Yeah, probably because it's so big.
Okay, I'll give him a call right now. So I had a fake conversation with my bank to learn that there was fraud put on this fake credit card.
Hi.
Hi, I just called my bank. It came up as fraud, actually.
Yeah.
Right when the 48 hours is up, I can just send it right then. They said I'll get it within 48 hours. Then they did say they'll approve the purchase, and the money's there.
Yeah, no, I believe that because it's, like I said, it happens all the time. But unfortunately, I can't approve an admission unless I have the child's funds intact.
Yeah, they still said they can't accept me in until they receive the payment. So I'm gonna add some extra pressure. I told them that I'm leaving on a work trip to an uninhabited island with no cell phone service. So they have to accept me in now, or they'll never get me as a student to their school. I actually leave for a work trip today, so it has to be today or else I don't know how I'm gonna get in there.
Okay, hold on 1 minute. Let me figure it out for you. Hold on.
They ain't calling back, bro. I'm telling you, there's like a...
They're calling back. You said they weren't calling back. They're calling back. Hello?
I'm going to go ahead and approve the admission for tonight.
How does everything you do work? This wouldn't work for anybody else on the entire planet.
He's available at 3:30 if you guys could be down here by 3:30 to start his admit process.
Okay. It's 1:36 right now. We have till 3. We have like an hour to figure this all out. How are we gonna get the spy cameras in? Yeah, we probably should have figured this out sooner, but we definitely can't use the spy pens Sheldon's been using because they don't let students use pens here.
Pens, scissors, pencils. They are not allowed pens. They are not allowed scissors. They're allowed golf pencils.
The only spy camera we thought would work was the spy camera button.
Golf pencils.
There's only one problem.
Golf pencils, the tiny pencils? A little itty bitty thing. There's a spy camera in that?
I remember Sheldon telling me that if I go in with spy cameras, I'm definitely getting busted.
They're gonna notice you having spy cameras, bro. You can't even shower without them standing 10 feet away.
So I thought the best place to hide the spy camera would be to make a hole in my shoe. But Sheldon was very adamant that even if I put the spy cameras in my shoe, they're still gonna find it.
It's crazy. It is literally like a Supermax fucking prison, dude. They strip search you, they search everything.
At this point, I would just keister it, like, honestly, like, literally, like.
They're still gonna wand me down and it's still gonna go off.
We were running out of time until I had to go in.
Did they just talk about shoving it up his ass?
For those of you at home who don't know what keistering is, it means stuffing your butt cheeks.
So we just had to make up an idea on the spot of how to get me cameras in after I get strip searched. Here's the plan of what we came up with. It's not the best idea, but it is an idea. We open a bag of chips, put the cameras inside the chips, vacuum seal the chips shut, and mix it in with a bunch of other chips so they blend in. And then Sheldon will just go around the building, handing out chips to all the kids, and hopefully he hands me the bag with the cameras inside, and that's the plan.
I guess day one,
That's
I'm
a
not gonna have
terrible
any
idea.
video. So I just have to like recap what happens in like a story or something, I guess. And then day two, I will hopefully have a camera if the chips work. Dude, this is so stressful. Okay. Okay, see you, Sheldon. See you, Ben, dude. Oh, okay. Okay, now that Sheldon's gone, I'm actually starting to get pretty nervous.
I was getting nervous to go inside. I remember Sheldon explaining to me how hard it would be to escape.
That wall, huge, super hard to jump.
Really? How tall is it?
Probably 12 or 13 feet without a single grip. You're not going to be able to escape. It's going to be like really hard.
And if I can't escape, I'm gonna be forced to pay for a month of this place, which I definitely can't afford that. And if I attempt to escape and get caught, there's gonna be really bad consequences for me.
If you try and run, they shut down in the entire facility. Everybody's on what they call Cat 5 silence. There's no escaping. There's no escaping. There's maybe the illusion of escape that you can create in your mind, but there's no
What is
physical
happening?
escape.
This is
People have
crazy.
tried. They've regretted it. They go straight to intervention, which is solitary confinement. There's no way to escape.
Yeah, Provo Canyon literally has a room specifically designed for kids that don't follow the rules. If you go into his spy camera footage, this is what the boss had to say about this place.
They don't even go to class, they just stay in state.
Yeah, I know, that sounds not very fun.
Terrible.
Yeah.
But,
They don't go out, they don't go
yeah, but when they want to act the way they do, that's what they get.
Yeah.
On Sheldon's very first day of being a mental health professional, one of the kids actually tried to escape.
A kid escaped, and then right as I was leaving, I was about to FaceTime you, the cop rolled up, and she's like, I got in the back. And now he gets put in the gulag for 2 months.
For 2 months?
Yeah, I got it all. The audio today is crazy, dude.
There's one kid who ran away from police brought him back. He was in there for like 2 months, I swear.
Oh my god.
So we can't talk to anyone for 2 months.
Yeah, basically, yeah.
But as Sheldon kept working, he saw more reasons why kids were getting sent to this room.
Locked a kid in solitary for stealing a bag of chips.
How long do you think he'll be in there? Till he admits? Or?
Probably
A week.
a week.
Either he
usually.
pays.
Yeah, okay.
If he behaves, it'll be a week. If he continues to be a dumbass, it'll be longer.
Dang. He stole chips. He's screwed, huh?
I was just seeing something. What the fuck?
Wow.
The part that really sucks about this for me is how am I going to investigate this place? If I ask a single question they don't like, they're going to throw me into solitary confinement. But I was running out of time. And the time ran out. I couldn't film it, but I checked myself in to Provo Canyon School.
Yo, what up, everyone? We're about to check to make sure we got the footage of Ben, because I don't think anyone's gonna believe that this actually worked. Oh my god. We fucking did it, boys. We got Ben in there.
Well, that fucking sucks.
This is
though.
insane. Like, this is actually literally like, sounds like something someone made up. I am so nervous.
Brought chips for everyone.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
Sheldon spent the entire day roaming the halls of Provo Canyon trying to find me. And finally, he found me.
Oh, hey, man. Hey, I get chips out to everyone. You're on Alta, right? Yeah. Oh, yeah, sick. Cool.
Where are you guys?
Well, I was actually, yeah, no, I'm not on Alta. I was actually...
But right after he gave me these chips, he heard over his radio that they called in a search to find contraband materials on my unit.
Are they gonna find the
call a
cameras?
unit search right after I gave him the chips. I'm like, damn it.
Just hide them in the garbage.
So I have the spy camera button, but I don't have this red jacket I'm wearing right here with the button gun anymore. Because I guess when they strip searched me, they took it to look for contraband materials and they just forgot to give it back. So this entire time I've been asking for it back and they never give it to me for some reason.
They said it was supposed to be yesterday, and they still haven't got it yet.
And she's not here?
I guess not. They keep saying it's supposed to be yesterday, and they kept saying, oh, it'll be done by 9 a.m. today. It'll be done by noon today. It'll be done by 3 p.m. today. And
I'll go and talk to someone and see what we can do.
But before the teacher could get me my shirt, they did a check on my room for unauthorized contraband. They made all of us fold our pockets inside out.
Ooh.
But little did they know, I had 2 pairs of pants on, and the spy button was actually inside my inside pair of pants pockets. So I spent the rest of the day filming inside my pocket because they still didn't give me my shirt back, but eventually they let us have a small break outside.
All right, so here's the deal. I want everyone to do some sort of, what is it, physical activity. Don't sit in there and just look at the sun or let the sun look at you. I'm not fucking around. Just pace, Ben. Just pace around. Go pick up a basketball, dribble it around. Not because I think you're overweight, because I want you to waste your energy so I don't have to deal with your goddamn hyperactivity. You understand that?
So I picked up a basketball and airballed it so hard it landed on the other side of the fence. The fence had mesh on it, so I couldn't hop it. So I climbed this little basketball hoop right here and hopped all the way to the other side.
Hey! I'm getting the ball. I'm getting the ball. Oh, sorry.
I ran through random backyards and houses, and eventually I made it to the city, where I went into a random restaurant and hid in their bathroom. When the coast was clear, I borrowed an employee's phone to text Sheldon and told him to come pick me up.
Yeah! We did it! Yeah!
That's crazy. What the fuck?
We made it! Yeah!
While we were waiting for my 5-star level to cool down a little bit, I decided to recap what went on inside.
Yeah, I was in the gulag for the first day and a half.
Yeah, that had to suck.
Yeah, I was in there for like 30 hours.
But finally, after 30 hours of solitary confinement, just so they could get rid of my gay thoughts, they finally thought it was safe to put me in a classroom. The only problem is we didn't learn anything. The teacher pulled me to the side and told me that this is what school was going to be like for me.
School over here is going to be kind of... It's going to be kind of demeaning and embarrassing, so... Really?
Yeah, we didn't learn a single thing. Basically, the entire day was just us sitting in a room and the teacher threatening us of how bad it was going to be for us if we misbehaved.
Probably get fired. I don't have the patience to talk to people. I would just restrain people.
The crazy...
Do these people hate their lives? Why is this guy so gung-ho to make... This guy watched that movie, Melinda? Or the one where she can control shit with her mind? I'll put it on the screen. And was like, I want to be that type of teacher. I want to abuse the children. That's what I want to do. That's my dream. Who are you? Who hurt you, bro? Go to therapy. Or is this just how Utah is? Is Utah full of dickheads? If you live in Utah, let me know down there. Let me know down there. Are you an asshole?
The thing was none of the kids were even misbehaving. The teacher just was getting some type of power trip from telling all the kids how bad it was about to be for all of us.
Have you guys been diagnosed with anxiety? Yes, yeah. The anxiety, it'll kick in.
You breathe the wrong way. He's on your ass.
He will sit right next to you, and he will whisper things to you that you would go ahead and he would sit down and just tell you things in the ears, and then you would listen to those things and understand that you're in a different environment now.
He will flip, well, legitimately flip out.
It's not like we were busy doing something. It's not like we were misbehaving. He was literally just trying to power trip us. So I went 17 hours without peeing, right? And then we get back, and the first thing he says is like, I don't want anyone to ask me if you can use the bathroom. And I'm like, shoot, I want to ask to use the bathroom so bad, but I know he's going to blow up on me if I ask to use the bathroom.
But finally, it's 7 p.m. I guess this guy got tired of verbally torturing us and told us to go to bed without learning a single thing in school.
What the hell?
We're going to go ahead and go to bed. Stay in your bed. Keep your mouth shut.
And after 13 hours of sleep, this is my alarm.
All right, everyone, shut up and line up. Shut the doors. I don't want to see any doors open in your rooms if there's no one in there.
Did you tell everyone you were in there for gay thoughts?
I was like, my dad sent me here because he thinks I'm gay because I've never had a girlfriend before. He's like, that sucks that you're here, but like, we just had someone else that was here. His dad sent him here because he's like super Christian. I guess he was gay or something. He sent him here, and he's like, what you're going through is like not unusual.
Wow, do you have that on audio?
Yeah.
Do you mind if I ask you, what did they send you here for?
I don't have any like friends that are girls, so I think he thought I was gay maybe.
Huh? Really? Okay, well, I don't really care. No one in here cares. Everyone here sucks equally. I had a kid I dealt with from California. Exactly the same issue. Parents were Christians. They had a Christian school from California.
As we were having this conversation, we were passing the high ropes course.
We do the high ropes course.
What was that?
We do the high ropes course.
No. They haven't used that since the 80s.
Really?
Yeah.
Wait, why is it here if we can't do it?
Attitude.
Attitude.
No, that's a nice pool though, huh?
I haven't seen it yet.
It's the indoor pool or the outdoor pool.
Oh, can we go there after this?
Yeah, it doesn't work.
It doesn't work.
What's
How does the pool not work?
Because there's a crack at the bottom of the base.
Did they fix it?
That's been broken for a couple of years now.
Why didn't they fix it?
Because it costs, I think they said it was going to cost like $50,000.
That's only one day for like 30 kids.
Yeah. They're never going to fix it.
Really? Why not?
Why? They'd rather just spend like cheap money.
What happens when a kid escapes?
The cops are out looking for him.
When the cops are looking for me right now?
Yeah.
Am I like an Amber Alert?
Yeah. They said 10-11 at a high school for a possible runaway.
What's that? What's a 10-11?
I have no idea.
Anyways, I ended up just flying home, and now I'm back in Los Angeles. And 2 days later, they called the dad version of me saying they had a very important update, and I had to call them back immediately.
She said that it's very important that I call you guys right now. What's going on?
I've run your credit card now, and it's declined twice again. So we need to get something worked out today, as I told you before. Do you want to call your bank and have them see what the issue is? But it is.
They're not gonna mention that his kid is missing? That's crazy. They're just gonna talk about the money. I cannot believe this.
Oh yeah, wow. Yeah, I no wonder Lydia told me to call. This is a very important problem.
But a few hours later, they finally thought it was a good idea to tell the dad version of me that the kid version of me was missing.
Ben jumped the fence and escaped, and we're still trying to find him. He kicked the ball over the fence, I guess, and then climbed over the fence and ran. So I think they did chase after him. They were unable to find him. So I know the police have been notified. So they are looking for him.
Well, he actually, I got called from an unknown number earlier today. It was actually Ben, and he talked to me. He did say he would come back, but he gave me a list of demands, I guess, and he said once you complete these list of demands, he'll come back.
Oh, yeah, that'd be great.
Yes, my plan is to blackmail them with bad press that they lost one of their kids. And the only way they can get this bad press to end is by improving their facility for the rest of the kids.
The first one was, he said, fix the high ropes course. The second one, he said, fix the pool. The next one, he said, just feed them like edible food. It doesn't have to be good, just it has to be edible. The next request was, he actually wants to learn some stuff. If it's a school he wants to learn. He would not like the kids to be in solitary confinement was his last request.
Some of them have to be.
Ben said there was one kid who stole a bag of chips, and he was going to be in solitary confinement for 2 weeks.
Oh, I don't know.
And he said if you guys can complete those list of demands, he said he'll actually come back.
And for every day they don't do these listed demands is every day that they now have a missing student. It looks like Provo Canyon now has a very big decision.
Dude, he really lives up to his name. He really does. This is insane.
To make. Do they improve their facility or do they risk getting shut down?
I know the pool is in the progress. They need a lifeguard, so the pool will be up and running. I don't think it's full of water currently, so I think we don't have a lifeguard. So I think that's been our hang up with the pool. I think the ropes course is functioning. Food, Provo Canyon's very average.
Well, it seems like Provo Canyon's going to choose to improve their facility.
The pool is supposed to be up and going as soon as we get somebody certified in lifeguarding.
But I wanted to add urgency to get these demands done as fast as possible.
I'm just worried about my son. Do you think, because I'm worried he's gonna die out there, do you think you could get the pool rebuilt fast? That way I don't have to worry my son's gonna die?
I can definitely work on that. I can call over there and see what their status is on the pool. We can DoorDash food, so we can get food sent to him if you want to twice a week, so he has like normal good food.
Well, I don't think he just wants it for him. I think he wants it for all of the kids.
Oh, okay. Well, I like that then. That's very nice of him.
Dude, they might actually meet the listed demands. That'd be sick.
So the next day, they called back.
I don't know when the pool will be fixed, I guess. And I don't know if, I guess they're working on it. It's like a bigger construction problem.
He said he's not going to show his face again until we meet those listed demands. So I was wondering, is there any way that maybe I can talk to the CEO or anything and I can help you guys get these listed demands met faster? Or because I just really want to see my son again.
Yeah, no, me too.
I was getting worried that Provo Canyon was going to claim that these listed demands are too hard for them to do. But I'm prepared because I've already done all the math on this company.
How many kids do you think are in Provo Canyon?
256.
So that times 365 days of the year, that's $91 million a year. Do you think it costs $91 million a year to run this place?
No, they pay us 17 an hour. They could pay like 40 an hour.
How much staff is working there?
With teachers and everything, I'd say like max 50. I mean, probably closer to like 35.
With this calculation, I'll estimate all the employees cost about $5 million a year, leaving the CEO with about $86 million left over.
So where's all the money going?
It's a for-profit company. It's going in the owner's pocket.
So this guy, Tim Marshall, is the CEO of Provo Canyon School, and from my research, it looks like he doesn't really do anything to help the facility. This is basically his only job now is he's a spokesperson, and he argues with the government to keep this place open. Basically, in the grand scheme of things, my listed demands are going to cost him basically nothing, but it will really, really help the kids out. But the thing is if the school doesn't want to take my advice, then a story could leak that they lost a kid, and that could shut down the school. So I'm going to call them again and see if they're ready to improve their facility.
I'm sorry, but the person you called has a voice.
And they didn't answer. So I called again.
Hey, I'm still calling about my missing son. Just wondering if you guys have any updates. If you have any updates at all, like just literally any updates. If you guys can just let me know any updates, even if you haven't found him yet, I'd literally just love to know any update if you could just get back to me. It kind of seems like you're blocking me, which kind of sucks, but yeah, if you can just like call me back, that'd be great. The lesson here is if you're a parent sending your kid to Provo Canyon and your kid escapes, instead of looking for your kid and trying to help out the parent, they're just gonna block the parent. They'll just block you.
But after a couple months,
a
they
couple
finally
months
answered.
A couple months? Months?
Hello, I'm just calling to see if you guys were able to find my son.
Okay, and we're calling on a balance on the account?
Well, I'm calling because I guess you guys lost my son, and I was just wondering if you ever returned.
So yeah, there's just a balance on the account. Did you want to take care of that today?
Well, is it okay if I ask about my son first, and then we can figure out all the money stuff, or?
So I tried calling again.
Provo Canyon School, how can I direct your call?
He was in there for only 2 days, and then he escaped, and so I was wondering if you guys have any information on where he's at.
I don't know who you're talking about. I have no idea. Yeah, I don't have any information for you.
They gave up on finding me.
Oh my.
Dang. Well, that sucks. So I'll just be lost forever, and no one cares.
But just because they gave up doesn't
You're a bit of a baddie. She a little bit of a baddie. Maybe a little bit.
So just be lost forever and no one cares.
But just because they gave up doesn't mean I'm
Cut her
giving
off.
up. I went all the way back to Utah and found some random people in Utah that said they were down to help with the video.
Maybe you could just be like, yo, I like met him up on the mountains or something. I'm a mountain person also. Yeah, you could pretend to be a mountain person and be like, we're both mountain people. Don't leave unless there's proof that there's actually, they're gonna do those listed demands.
Yeah.
Be like, we're running out of food up in the mountains. We can't survive much longer.
There's no way this is gonna work.
Hi, how's it going? My friend, I gotta get him to come back here, but he doesn't want to come back. Like,
What's your friend's name?
Ben.
Shapiro?
Pretty much leaving a lot of food up there.
He's not contributing anything. He was just like,
we
I'm
know
not
that's
going
not the
back
place.
till they fix this and this and this and this.
Got it. So...
I hate to leave this on a cliffhanger, but if you want to see what happens next, then come back for part 2. Also, if you enjoyed the video, then subscribe to Patreon for a ton of more behind-the-scenes stuff. The 4th Lego video is still coming out soon. Just want to make sure it's perfect before I release it. Huge shout out to Sheldon for working in this place for a full month, and shout out to Jordan for giving me this idea. And if you have a mystery that you need solved, or like a crazy problem in your life that you can't solve yourself, then email me at this email. But I'm getting a lot of requests, so I can't do everyone's video. I want to do everyone's video because every video you guys are submitting me is awesome, but I literally can't do every single video. I don't have enough time, guys. I'm sorry.
Wow. I don't even know what to say. I can't wait for part 2. I've got shivers, tingles. I am
homosexual.